apocalypse.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again, and welcome back to the show. Thanks for stopping by. Hope this is finding everybody safe, healthy, and in good spirits. Today I got some crazy, weird, but true stories for you. One's about making drinks and stuff with freaking feces. That's unbelievable. Before we get to that one, let me just hit you with a few weird but true stories. And you know, you ever hear stories where people say things? It's just like, you got to be kidding me. What are you talking about? What are you saying? Why is this even coming out of your mouth, right? I got a story here about a prominent Ukrainian priest who said something that's like totally ridiculous. But, with this COVID-19, people are coming out with all sorts of rhymes and reasons, and this is why, and this is how calm, and this is it. But this guy's, I got to read this one to you because this was like really crazy. A prominent Ukrainian priest blamed the coronavirus on gays and then came down with the bug himself. This guy was 91 years old, who leads the large Orthodox church, earlier this year blamed the pandemic on same-sex marriage. He called the crisis God's punishment for the sins of men and sinfulness of humanity. Since then, he has tested positive for COVID-19 and was hospitalized in stable condition. That's what his church said. Guy's 91 years old. He's a priest. Why are you coming out with these things? What are you saying? It's like crazy. It's like people are just looking to blame things on anybody and anything. And this guy's a man of God. He leads a church. And he says something like this, where'd that come from? And now he caught the coronavirus himself, and now he's sick. Now, was that an act of God? Was that God's way of saying, listen, you're stupid, you shouldn't have said something like that? It's just ridiculous. Some things that are just said are just like so far-fetched. It's just like crazy. And I think that's exactly what happened here. I think this guy actually said something that was just so far-fetched, and it's like his bad angel got him. Now you got the coronavirus for trying to blame things on something else. I guess just the lesson here to be learned. Just be careful what we say, how we say it, and why we say it, and let's not just talk and just say things out that we think. I mean, again, everybody's got their own opinion, but sometimes opinions just like too far-fetched. I think that's what that was. So moving on to our next weird but true story. This is about a French tourist who was in Italy and tried to take home some sand that she wasn't supposed to. This is how this story goes. A French tourist was just fined $1,200 for trying to fly home with more than 4 pounds of sand from the Italian Isle of Sardinia. 4 pounds of sand when was trying to get home with. At the end of the year, we usually have many bottles of sand accumulated, an island official told CNN, noting that the island's beaches are awash in incredible pink or pure white sands, which is beautiful. The island passed a law in 2017 preventing the removal of sand. And I guess you can see that happening. You go on vacation, you're hanging out in the sand on the beaches, and there's this beautiful sand around you, pink, nice, beautiful sand, white sand, beautiful. So you want to take a little bit home with you. Look what I got. But you know what? A little bit of bottle, some little baggie, take a little bit home, whatever. This person was taking home 4 pounds of it. Think about how much 4 pounds is. You go and get cold cuts. Get 4 pounds of cold cuts. It's a lot. It's not a little bit. What are we gonna do with it? I mean, what are you doing with 4 pounds of sand like that? Where are you going with that? And I wonder if she knew about the law. And I guess it's good that they have a law, because imagine if everybody goes, thousands and thousands of people that go there on vacation, and everybody takes a little sand with them. What's going to happen after a few years? Might not be no sand left. Might all be gone. Crazy. But that's a law. They always check it if you go on vacation, what the laws are, what they aren't. You know, if you're going to bring something home, if you're not, what are you going to do? You don't want to get in trouble. This woman got $1,200 fine for sand. Crazy. All right, so this last story of today, weird but true story. It's kind of disgusting. It's kind of like, you know, what the hell's going on here? What are we thinking? This is how the story goes. The disgusting food museum in Sweden is introducing drinks as part of a temporary exhibit, and they're not for the faint of stomach. The beverage the beverages include an ancient Korean medical concoction made from rice and children's fermented feces. There also is a wine made from an orange left to rot in the tank of a prison toilet. What's going on here? What kind of museum? Do you see what this museum is? Disgusting food museum. Who the hell wants to go to a disgusting food museum in the first place? I mean, what entices you to go to a disgusting food museum? You want to go see disgusting food? I mean, there's art museums, there's dinosaur museums, there's plane museums. That's things of interest, you know, things you could see. What's so freaking interesting about disgusting food? It makes you want to draw, makes you sick. It just doesn't make sense. I don't understand this. But if you go to Sweden, they have that there. And a temporary exhibit of beverages that include fermented children's feces. Don't make sense. I don't understand that. But here's this one too, which is crazy. There's a wine made from an orange left to rot in a tank of a prison toilet. So who's the bright genius that went into that toilet and found a freaking orange in there rotten and said, you know what? Let's take this to the museum and let's make wine out of it. You know, what kind of, you might want to start checking into these people, like, you know, what their mentality is, what's going on, what are you thinking? You can't make this stuff up. It's here. They're called weird but true stories for a reason. This is definitely weird. It's definitely true. Definitely disgusting. That's why it's a disgusting food museum in Sweden. All right, guys, there's your weird but true stories for today. Again, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. If you don't mind, in a way, I'll give a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. And if you have any comments, leave them. I like to hear your comments. I like to hear what's going on. What do you think? Would you go to this kind of food museum? Would you want to go to a food museum that's disgusting and see disgusting food? What would your interest be in it? Maybe I'm missing something here. So maybe you could just leave a comment and let me know what would be so interesting in a disgusting food museum. I can't even say it's how disgusting it is. All right, guys. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Don't forget, I got some good videos coming out. Stay tuned. Keep in touch. And I'll see you soon. I'm out of here. Goodbye.